So I guess there's no turning back now. So I guess I'll just talk to myself. Maybe no one will show up, but yeah. So I've been thinking about this like all day. So maybe I should have put this in the morning time. This is something I said I would like never do. I've talked to plenty of people in the past. I mean, going before like YouTube, I never thought I'd do YouTube either, but I jumped on that and started popping out videos. But this was something that, I don't have editing control. So like my my voice is cracking right now. What's up, Joy? Oh, it's more nervous than you said. So yeah, it's what am I? What's up, Yed? Is that Ola or Holla? I think it's Ola. Hello, everybody. Man, there's already like 8 people. I thought, no, Sheila, my my limit was 3 people on the first live stream. Oh no. So what do you guys want to talk about? I didn't have a title. I didn't have a plan. If you guys feel like jumping out here, I won't shame you for it. I will try to do my best. And what's up, Jason and Nicole? Man, there's way too many people. Yeah, it's like Ragnar is a daddy. Nice. Yes, Sheila, blue is my color. Do you watch my videos? I have blue everywhere. But yes, blue is a stereotypical like guy color, but that doesn't mean I just always like blue because my eyes are blue and I just like blue. My artistic endeavors. What's up, Maria? That's what I'm talking about, Cesar. So my artistic endeavors, I used to draw a lot when I was young, and now it's apparently video editing. I like the whole creative aspect of video editing, just taking something and turning it into like a story. So that's something I enjoy. But yeah, outside of work and my kid and like YouTube video editing, my creative endeavors are limited to that right now. But I used to be a good drawer and things like that. I'm going to try to type something. Nice. What's up, Sierra? My emoji queen. Sierra is the queen of emojis, everybody. But she makes me smile. So emoji on. Yeah, no, video editing, that's the thing. It's not for everybody. What's up, Steven? What? No, there's more famous INFPs. There's more videos to be done. I will find more and take recommendations as we go. Yes, I brought my chicken. It's no longer Ragnar's girlfriend there, Joy. But no, yeah, video editing is like actually a ton of work. So I just enjoy it. It's something that kind of relaxes me and trying to put stuff together. So it's not for everybody. I always encourage like video editing as a creative type passion if you never found it or tried it. But no, I understand why a lot of people don't do it. So there's the emojis. No, it's not to laugh, Steve. There's supposed to be positive encouragement in those videos. I like just finding clips and like relatable clips that I find, but no, there's like, there's thousands of INFPs are like 4%. That's like, I don't know, 1 million people. That's a lot more than that, but there's plenty more out there and we all can be famous too. We just got to go do our creative stuff that we're scared to typically do. Okay. What's up, Melanie? New York in the house. Everyone probably, yeah. Tap water is better in New York, apparently, I've learned over the course of a few weeks. No, Sydney, it's like my work's got me like house ridden right now, so I do still luckily have a job in this whole turmoil thing, but I do a lot of video editing for work. They don't know necessarily about my YouTube channel, but they know that I have video skills with video stuff I've made. So I do a ton of video editing at work, which kind of takes me away from video editing, my personal endeavors. But here's where I edit stuff out. This is why I don't do this stuff. The only thing I'm doing now is like video editing. I'm trying to keep up with YouTube, and I'm also like trying to stay on that health and fitness kick that I was trying to do, even though that's not like a creative endeavor. It's something that I'm just trying to pursue now. So those are kind of taking up more of my stuff. But the only thing I really took up being at home was different beforehand was just working out or whatever. So yeah, I'm keeping up with all the food stuff. I'm still behaving perfectly good. I've had a couple cheat meals, 2 or 3 days, but I'm keeping up with it and enjoying it. I'm getting a lot more energy and things like that. So, More McGill, what's up, man? London. It's late there, but that's why I did 4 o'clock for the Europe people. And then I got a lot of Australia comments that I was trying to get Australia too, but that's like 6 a.m. for them right now. And so a lot of them were like, I ain't going to make it. But no, London and Europe and stuff like that, that's why I also strategically picked 4 p.m. But next time I got to kind of cater to those Eastern people or whatever. Back to normal, Wisconsin. Yeah, it's still looking crazy out there, though. 300 million INFPs? Thank you. I threw out a number. Obviously, it was stupidity, but yes, that's what I'm saying. So, Steven, there's plenty, if you're still here, there's plenty more INFPs to find. I haven't had Doritos in a while, but I was smashing some bags of Doritos a lot. Hey, Miss Thomas. I don't know what Super Chat is, Joy. You're lucky I even figured out how to turn this on. So yes, what coffee brand do you drink? So I like drink a lot of coffee, Andrew, but like it's not, I need to advance myself to all those, I don't know, those little, carafes. But no, I'm like, I'm a lazy Keurig guy. I know that's probably going to get me a lot of shame, but I drink a ton of black coffee. I don't put any creamer in or anything like that. Like I saw Sheila doing the other day, which creamer's so bad for you. But no, I just lazily do the Keurig pods or whatever. So it's, I don't know, Caribou and I don't know, Starbucks or something over there. Well, see, more McGill. That's why I prefer the editing stuff over this. Like, I mean, I'll get comfortable with this too to an extent, but it's the whole premise of like it's people look at YouTube creating as something that's very, because you're putting yourself out there to social media and there's like thousands or hundreds of people, whatever, look at your stuff, but it's really not the same feeling as like talking to people real time like this is, where it, like even in the real world, like my groups, like even if it's groups I'm comfortable with, like I don't know, like 5 people that I commonly work with or something like that. If I'm in a group at dinner or something like that, I still don't want to like talk when everyone can like stare at me at the same time, because then I know everyone's looking at me and I immediately get nervous and like what's happening right now. But no, But yes, on YouTube, I can kind of mask myself. I don't take out all the fun INFP quirks. I try to leave some in, but again, not everyone wants to see all the blank times of me trying to ramble on through my thoughts and stuff. No, Sheila, I did not go to prom. I missed my prom. That just social anxiety time for me, and there was no way I was going to prom. let alone dress in a suit, which I'm like still a jeans and t-shirt guy. And anytime I got to get in some kind of suit with a tie, I feel very awkward. Oh, there's 21 people watching. Super chat. I'll look at all that. Okay. But no one's, it's, what's up, Guillermo? No, I haven't watched Annie with an E. I'll watch it. Okay, I will watch it. I'm not doing anything for the rest of the day other than this. So I will watch, and isn't it like a series though? I'll just watch a few episodes tonight. I promise. And then I'll let you know what I think. But yeah, I heard it's good. Yeah, I drink herbal tea too, Sierra. It's I do the green tea and all that stuff, and like, I don't know, turmeric and ginger tea and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm like primarily more of a black coffee drinker. Yeah, gaslighting by narcissists. That is a thing that I think INFPs tend to attract. So that's just keeping our borders up, and that's something that's big on a priority for us to protect ourselves. Joy, stop crying like a little baby. I cry like all the time. I cry a lot on movies. Like I don't cry out in public. But like if I'm in my home and there's some kind of movie or show that just touches some kind of weird feeling chord or something like that. Yeah, I'm an emotional movie crier. I don't care. I will admit it. Yeah, Maria, that's what I'm saying. I'm still terrified right now. My voice is cracking and I can't stop giggling. I'm trying to giggle my way out of it, but I feel my head is completely like on fire right now with the blood rushing to it. But again, it's those little hurdles. Like I gotta test it out and try it. And then, after I get through this one, which is going to be a mess, it might get easier and I'll get more of a comfort level where like I know on my videos from like the very first video I did, I had crazy. It was just like this. I was like all nervous and didn't know what to do. And then after that, I like felt this weird comfort with it. So I don't know if it's ever going to get that easy, but like, yes, I'm trying my best. So it doesn't look that bad. And you guys have something to laugh at somebody about. Like right now, you guys can all laugh at me. It's great. Hey, Mary. How's the cats? Yeah, that's how I was. I wasn't aware that prom it was like one of those things that went by and like I didn't really, I wasn't really upset about it. So, is what it is. Poland. Nice. That's like late there. I don't exactly know what time zone that's in, but heck yeah, I lose time. Well, I'm sure like 99% of the people on here, Eugenia, lose time by staring into nothing. But like we're staring physically at stuff that's nothing, but like we're inside, we're doing a lot of work. We're getting a lot of stuff organized. There's a lot of stuff we got to process. A lot of stuff that like comes out. I need to take a drink of coffee. Yeah, that was one of the things with the military. Like, see, the thing with the military was though, like in schools, like I always just dressed like baggy clothes when I was in high school and in school and stuff like that. So I was always like loose clothes and I wasn't trying to be like a thug or whatever, but I was just like, I like comfort clothes and like, people, those little cliques or whatever will like judge you. So like in the military, I actually didn't mind it because then everyone's more of on a playing field, the physical sense, because INFPs, not saying we can't look all suave and GQ, whatever, but like, it's it's just an added thing with us not trying to draw attention. People will sit there and point fingers, blah, blah. So like in the military with like uniforms, we all kind of look physically the same. So then people more so tend to judge you by your character and things like that, which that's one of the benefits of the military that I did prefer with uniform type mentality. is just having all that stupid stuff getting judged. No, more McGill. No, 200 people is still like, I did give a talk to like 200 people like a few months ago, which I made that little public speaking video in front of my company. But like, it still had a level of anxiety like the same as this one. So like this time right now, the talking in front of all those people and like a group of 3 people at a dinner table all staring at me, they all, to me, they all have the similar anxiety effect to where it's just, I don't know. Like, I'm not a control freak, but when it comes to my anxiety and just my surroundings, I like to be in locations where I kind of have an understanding of what's going on and what's going to hit me next. I like to get in and kind of just stand in the back and observe things and whatever and get comfortable. So like something like this, or like a speech where it's just like, hey, get up there and go. I don't really have time to kind of get my bearing and practice. So like this one, I just turn on the camera and then it's like, all right, you're up. And it wasn't okay. Man, I got to catch back up on these comments. Like, this is the problem. I don't know how people do it. Morocco, nice. It's like fancy there with like palm trees, I think. I need to go there. Thanks, Eliza, even though I don't like compliments. I figured someone made a comment about my hat. Someone thought I was bald. So I wear hats because it goes along with my comfort level. Like I put a couple videos out there that don't have me wearing hats. But I've always been a hat person, and it goes along with my whole lazy jeans and t-shirt style where it's just, I don't like to do my hair. I mean, I don't really do my hair. I just run my hands through it. But so at work, I got to go hatless. But like when I'm in my house or comfort or whatever, then I don't do it. But like someone like thought I was bald, so I figured I'd do this and just let everyone see that I have hair. Not that it matters if you're bald or not, but yes, Nicole, prom is over. You didn't go to prom with Jason? That's not. Jason, you're in trouble. No, yeah, Guillermo, that's what I'm saying. I was already posting about Annie with an E, or Anne with an E, I should say. But it was because she was recommended from me. There's a lot of movies like that. Secret Life of Walter Mitty, the Emily, the French movie or whatever. All those movies before making YouTube content or getting on here, I didn't even hear about. So like the rest of the world probably did. But like with that one, I posted a video because it was off someone's recommendation. So yes, I mean, I researched it and tried to collaborate if she was. And then I started watching all those clips, which to find one clip, I got to go through like hundreds of clips. So I watched a lot of it in that aspect of, but I haven't watched like a full on, 30-minute series or however long they last. I don't know. Yeah, Joy, I know. You just said you cry. Yeah, of course, Jason, you're cool to be here. ISTPs are welcome. Everyone's welcome. There's good. Everyone, no one's better. INFPs are not. It's not. Everyone has their own issues. Every type has their own issues. So yes, more. Well, not more the welcome, the better, because then more people stare at me. But yes, absolutely, you're welcome. I don't know. Am I just supposed to like pick like? I can't get to them all. Do I just pick one and start talking? I need to figure this out. Yeah, more McGill. I mean, for me, I need to make a video on just my INFP military experience because there's plenty of things. I mean, I got out because I was at the point of where I just was tired of people telling me what to do, where to live. things like that. So again, 9 years is good, but like I think for me going in like a month after I graduated high school in 99, I think it was a good thing because I didn't have any structure or path in life. So, I mean, I'll turn this into a video one day just by itself, but I think it was good for me to kind of give me those early on discipline skills to kind of hone it in. So I still have I don't like to be structured and have a plan, a rigid plan every day and all this stuff. Again, boredom sets in. I just don't like that lifestyle. But I think there is a good balance with having that discipline skill that you learn or they teach, and just, leadership skills and all that stuff. So I think there's just plenty of benefits to it. But yeah, it's definitely getting off the bus in Texas at like 3 a.m. in the morning, the first day, getting yelled at was something I wasn't ready for. So, yeah, I don't know. But okay, I got to get to more questions. Cats are allowed to get fat, and so are we. It's good. But I'm trying to change that for myself because all I do is just sit on the couch. So, yep. See, Gandhi was an INFJ. There's plenty of. I guarantee there's all kinds of ISTPs. And again, it's one of those things. Look up celebrity INFPs. I like to do that stuff just to kind of see who it is. But you'll be surprised, and you'll see people who are like, heck yeah. So it doesn't matter. Every type has famous people or positive impacting people or Gandhi people or whatever. How can INFPs be successful? I could turn these all into like videos. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Melanie. All right. Australia, that's super early. Sorry, Emma, for scheduling. I was already apologizing to. And Andrew's up. Yep. I'm sorry. I will change the time frame next time to better benefit the Australia people. I have a lot of ISP viewers over there. Much love to you guys. Shout out or hashtag or whatever it is. But no, INFPs can be successful. But again, it's challenging all those things, all those fears and like the criticism and all this stuff, because all the stuff we do is generally like deep inside part of our value system. So like this, like me putting stuff, or not this one necessarily, but like when I put out like a creative thing where I'm editing it for like days and stuff like that, like generally I don't want to get criticized, but you're gonna get criticized, and that's one of the things that's hard because you got to kind of go face that thing. So if you're like a songwriter or music person, if you put your stuff out there in the world, it's going to get criticized no matter how good it is, no matter if you're Gandhi or not. Gandhi got criticized all the time. It doesn't matter what you're doing, good or bad, but it's like you got to get past that hurdle of all the fears that we face when it comes to society and things like that. And then if you keep hacking away and practicing your creative art, usually art fields are hard to maintain because they don't always come with a lot of money. But again, I've chased the money thing all my life. I know there's nothing up there for the whole money side of things for me as an INFP. I know it's not up there. It's not what society says. The American dream and white picket fence with a house and successful career, all that stuff. Starting to lose my voice already because so no, I just know that with creative stuff, if you keep hacking away at it, someone's going to see that stuff and enjoy it, and it impacts the world in a positive light. And I just think that stuff, you just got to keep on doing, and just, I don't know, like thicken your skin kind of thing is the most important thing for us to have a better chance at being successful in whatever the word successful means in this world. But it's just about being happy in life is really what it is. Sorry, I'm trying to, I got to process like these 100 comments. I think I got to just keep talking. Is that what I do? I got to talk and read at the same time. See, this was one of the things that I don't understand. I don't understand how to do it. Oh, I didn't know how long you've known him, Nicole. Sorry. My heart's racing super fast, Emma. It hasn't stopped since I started. Yeah, it's like normal. Like even on my videos, like I get calmed down. Like in the very first part, I kind of have a little bit of anxiety, but then when I start rolling, I get super comfortable and let go. But on this one, my heart is still pounding super fast, and I can't calm it down. I'm trying to, but like me trying to manage everything right now, people looking at me trying to talk and not look like an idiot, and also like try to get all you guys on the comments, because I hate leaving a comment behind because then I feel guilty for someone putting something out there and I kind of ignore it, which I'm not trying to ignore it, but I'm only one person. Yeah, Andrew. I mean, yeah, that Greatest Showman I still recommend to go check out. But I'm just a big movie watcher. I don't know. There's tons of movies I like, but a lot of them, they're again like a lot of those, they're the romantic comedies, like Legends in the Fall, like old school stuff, like that. The Proposal, Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock and all them. But like, there's a lot of like stuff that I watch all kinds of movies, but I'm more flocked to that emotional depth kind of movies, and a lot of it's that cheesy romantic comedy stuff. But I don't know. There's so many that I don't have like, I don't know, my top 5 easily readily available in my head. 8 o'clock time for Spain is not that bad. So 4 p.m. kind of sits good for that. Yeah, 6 a.m. I'm again, like I said, sorry, Australia. It's early. 10 p.m. in Poland, chilling in bed with a book. Hopefully you're watching the book and not me. It'll help my anxiety. Just watch the book, Eliza, and then the religious belief thing. Yeah, that's gonna be like a whole nother video. I'll talk about religion stuff, but man, these things can like just turn into long rants, and I don't know how to manage talking for a long time and getting to all the comments. And yeah, I'm just not. I'll just say I'm not like a religious person in general. Like I don't go to church. I grew up going to church because I was kind of forced to, but the way I view religion and stuff like that, I see all different religions as, everyone can believe in what they believe in. I have nothing against any religious type or whatever it is. I don't know. I just have I don't know. I don't want to keep talking about it. I got to plan that one out. Yeah, Sierra, I'm not the celebrity INFP list. It's the people that recommend these things and stuff. We don't know them 100%. It's not 100% guaranteed that all people in my INFP videos are INFPs. It's just going off of recommendations and like, people that are like found around on Google and stuff like that, like from all like a ton of places or whatever. So. But yeah, anywhere you look, you'll look at that person, and then you look at another website, and they'll say they're some kind of I don't know, FJ or something. But it's just all subjective stuff. I don't know. I do them. Obviously, people like them because there's a ton of views on them. But it's not so much for I am the almighty correct person to claim who this is. I don't know those people. I'm just having fun and finding relatable clips that I enjoy. So. Swing Kids. I never heard of that one. And I don't know if I've ever watched a Korean movie either. That's probably I have to Google what that is, but not Korean. I know what a Korean movie is. I'm not, but whatever. Yeah, work. I think yes, Mormon. It's that's something I really have is just finding how to work for myself. Not that I've ever made any money doing anything creatively yet, but it's kind of like that's the goal. I think a lot of people have that goal is to just not work, whatever, a standard job, working for the man or woman if you have a woman boss, whatever. I just don't like, I don't know, I'm a good employee, but I really don't like to be, bossed around and like all my creative expression of what I want to do and how my thinking, I don't like to get it stunted by those kind of people in the majority of the work world of everyone trying to, I don't know, like rally for position and try to get more raises and try to step on people and just like, oh, your idea is dumb. Listen to me. It's like that kind of stuff just annoys me. So like, yeah, if you work yourself, you kind of, whatever you put in, what you get out, things like that. Multitasking in men, Sheila, if that's at me, you're in trouble. But yeah, no, I can multitask. The military, that's one of the things with the military. I'm like sweating. The military gave me a lot of time management skills. So like in the time management skill department, I'm really good at it. But prior to the military, I was horrible at it. So, like I can multitask, but like something like this, I gotta I gotta go through everything in my brain and every single comment that I see, I gotta think about it really quick. I gotta talk about it. I gotta make sure I don't got a booger hanging out of my nose. There's a lot of stuff right now that I gotta multitask, and it's very difficult. This is harder than it looks. Hey, Mary, greeting to you, Miss Rose. Oh, I totally thought there was only going to be like 3 people on here. There's way too many. The time does go by fast, though. See, the thing is with this, I can't go back and like edit myself. All the awkward parts that make myself look better. I can't go back and edit the video. So like, it is what it is. That's probably why people like these from creators, because it's like full vulnerability. Oh, I'm sweating so bad. Yeah, Zulmod, I totally agree. I mean, there is things with, in real life, we could tend to shy away from all those groups and people and things like that. But humans in general crave, human interaction in some way, shape, or form. So like on social media, it gives us more of a protection aspect. And I think some of that pairs with like also going back to like why I wear a hat all the time. I think a lot of that is a hat kind of also gives me a little bit more protection when I'm out not from the sun like it's supposed to be used for, but protection from, it's like a hiding aspect. I can kind of like, hide myself a little bit better. So I think the hat really doubles up for a lot of aspects of why I wear it all the time. When I put it on backwards, looking more like a gangster or whatever, then that's more of probably I'm more comfortable that day, where I don't have to hide so much. But yeah, I think, a lot, that's why I'm on here. Like I like running to social media more than I ever did before. Because before YouTube, I don't use YouTube. I have a YouTube account, but I only use it on my birthday to say what's up to random people that I don't talk to for the whole year before that. But YouTube, like I find myself running to like make a video because in the comment section transpires from that. And then the human interaction of just learning about things and just relating and things like that, which is really something that I really value, almost more so than making the video. It's Sierra, with your compliments. Compliments. Someone told me, I don't know what someone told me. It was something about when someone compliments you, just to say some simple response, because every time someone compliments me, I tend to like joke my way out of it and just not accept it and say, thank you, I appreciate it. I don't know. I just devalue myself, and that's something that I'm trying to work on, and just be like, hey, kind of own it and have confidence and things like that, and just appreciate, someone saying that instead of, because it does hurt the whole thing where someone genuinely doesn't have any really ulterior motives with it. They're just complimenting you. So like, just to say thanks or whatever and appreciate it, then that's something, again, it's just a work in progress for me. But compliments, just I get. Yeah, Mishra, it's hopefully you guys can kind of relate. What's up, Anna? Florida. Miami. It's probably a lot nicer than it is here. No, Andrew, I don't watch anime. Again, me posting videos about Annie with an E, posting anime videos. The anime videos, I don't watch anime. When I compiled that anime, famous INFP anime video, whatever it was, that was more of a promise, because when I started making the fictional INFP videos, a lot of people were recommending to me anime characters, like animated anime characters or whatever. So there were so many recommended that I figured, instead of putting like 1 or 2 anime people in the fictional character videos, I would just make a one anime video altogether. So going into the whole discovery of finding INFP anime figures, I had to talk to people, I had to research, that was the most anime I've ever watched in my whole entire life, trying to find those individual clips. I watch hours of anime, but prior to that, I don't think I've watched more than 2 minutes of anime in my life. So I try to do the video justice, but yeah, I don't know. I don't watch anime. Nothing against it. Yeah, Guillermo, I know I don't have to worry. I shouldn't worry, but I don't. That's what, like, even when I watch people, like when they're doing these live streams, or when I or like when someone's talking on stage, it's easy for me to like sit there and watch them and be like, and when I see those nervous tics, I'm like, dude, just what's wrong? But then like when I actually do it myself, like I always I can't get that frame of mind where I'm like, dude, just relax, get comfortable, do this and that. I don't know. It's something I can't. It's just, but it's doing it. So the more I do this, I'll get more comfortable. I won't sweat. I got sweat spots coming through my shirt. But like, and I got the AC on like 70 degrees. So it's like, it's not hot in here. It's just my body temperature is through the roof. But I don't know what I was saying. So yeah, but yeah, so like the more of these I do this, then it will, I know progressively I'll kind of have a comfort to it and kind of understand how to wrap my head around how to talk, how to comment, how to do this, how to not worry about so much. I don't have the flow right now. I don't know how to talk and do this. And because if I stop talking, then what do you guys are just staring at me. And it's like, so I got to like read really fast, and I got to do. And just when I start acting weird like I'm doing right now, then my brain starts like, dude, what are you doing? Stop it. It's uncontrollable. Princess Bride, heck yeah, I've watched that movie like 30 times. Yeah, Princess Bride, some old school stuff. Thanks more, Miguel. Thanks, Yed. Take it easy. Hi again, Anna. Even though you're probably responding to my first hi, Anna. Legends of the Fall is a romantic comedy. Or no. Okay, it's not a comedy, but it's a romantic. It's a no. I was. It was. The question was, do I have any movies to recommend? So like, I have a lot of romantic comedies that I like to watch, but Legends of the Fall it's one of those mixtures of all kinds of stuff. So that one's cool because it's not some crazy action movie like I don't know Transformers with robotic Volkswagens but it's got like action, romance, heartbreak, betrayal, like all that stuff. So yes, I agree, Sierra. I'm sorry, it's not a romantic comedy, but it's a good movie nonetheless. What's up, Monica? Oh man, there's so many. I'm so far behind. Oh no, I'm losing control, everybody. Like I'm like 50 comments behind. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to do. Sierra, stop reminding me. Sean at his best. This is not Sean at his best. Well, Sean is just super vulnerable right now. It's scary. Yeah, Ren, I agree with you. This is just plugging away. 45 minutes, 42 minutes. No, more McGill, I kind of fell in line with the whole military stuff. I mean, I was never put in a situation to kill somebody. I mean, we were trained to shoot guns and things like that because we're soldiers first, they always say. But I was, I don't know, I kind of followed orders and just, it kind of puts your place in the rank structure. Because again, when you start not following orders and things like that, I don't know, they can put you in jails and things like that. So, just from simply not following orders. I mean, you can get in super trouble for that in the whole military law place. So again, when I followed the rules. I'm not a troublemaker. When in school, I wasn't putting detention all the time. I was a good person or whatever. Not good person. I was a good person, but I wasn't a troublemaker because I didn't like attention on myself. So if you make a bunch of trouble, everyone like kind of, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So I'm kind of a rule follower in the scheme of work wise. But yeah, that's why I got out, to have more of that freedom, not the ability to talk back more. Just, I don't know, the ability to, I'm sure you get what I mean. Okay, moving on. I bet you are happy, Anna. but right now, no, it's good. I mean, this is a good experience for me. So it's not, I don't know. I just, hopefully, that's what I'm saying. I hope whatever, I don't know. If you guys like it, then I'm down with doing it. So it's not saying I can't do these. Obviously, I'm doing it right now. But if people, I don't know, want to look at me awkwardly from time to time, then I'm not against putting myself on these again. Yeah, Mary Joy. I mean, that's the thing with the compliments. that's how I see it. Like when I do dismiss because I shy away from, oh no, don't say that to me. Don't do this. Man, I mumble. Hopefully you guys get the stuff that's coming out of my mouth, because it's, after I listen back to it, like a few seconds out of my brain, I'm like, I apologize. But yeah, but then, making people feel bad for saying it, then it also, on that aspect, it makes me feel bad for making them feel bad. And this is this huge revolving door of badness. I just almost blew a snot bubble. Sorry about that. It's like, this is like all raw stuff. I don't know how to. I gotta watch. See, the thing is with me, I gotta watch more live streams. I've jumped on a few from time to time, but I don't know. I don't stay on them too much. That's not some content that I really go. I think everyone has different content aspects they go towards. So I think there's a lot of people that really enjoy live streams over premeditated videos, if that's the right pairing of words. But I think for me, I just got to watch how people do this better. No more laughing at me, Ren. And dance moves are not going to, the more I open myself up, obviously I'm in like a position where I'm not even moving. So like the more I open myself up, Sheila, to dance moves, and like if I get comfortable, then I step back and relax and sit back. But right now I'm in this complete tensed up mode. I know I am. I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm literally just super tensed up. So I keep coming into this. I was like thinking about, you're probably going to, I was trying to get my right frame to get a close up. But then also if I leaned back and got relaxed and just talky and chatty, then I'd be in the same frame for that. But as of yet, I can't lean back because the comfort level of this. So I'm trying, but like this, you can see I'm like the whole body language world. When you look into all that, like when people like cross their arms or like try to maintain a small like footprint for themselves, which I'm doing right now. I know I'm in a small footprint. I don't know. What up to Tom? Hey girl, we're gonna do that collab. You said you were gonna do it, and I'm calling you out in front of all these people. So the door is still open. And for anyone else, if you guys want to do like those little, I don't know, those little, there's like a live stream like this, but it's not really live stream. You know what those people talking. Sheila knows what I'm talking about. Joy knows what I'm talking about. But if you guys want to do that, just hit me up on a comment and just say, hey, you'd be down if you have something you want to talk about. I like those, so they're fun to do. But to Tom, I'm still coming for you because you got a lot to say in the comment section. But when it comes to putting yourself on here, I want to get you on here. So I'm not going to back down. Sierra winding me up in a moment like this. There's no need. I can do it myself. I think I'm doing a good job. It's no winding up needed. Because right now you guys have like all the power right now because I'm trying to maintain my my comfort boundary right now, but it's like you can't when you're in this vulnerable position. It's I don't know. No, I'm not saying anime. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure I am missing good points in anime, and there's a lot of protagonists that when I started diving into the whole anime stuff, Emma, it was, I discovered that a lot of that, I don't know, Japanese culture is more, I'm probably stepping way out of my, but I've heard it's more of like an introverted, or like a lot of protagonists are more of the introvert INFPs or misunderstood types. I don't know. I'm probably way off. I don't know, but like I kind of stumbled upon that information, which to that point intrigues me. Yeah, I guess that's the end of that point. Yeah, Eric. To tell him, Eric would talking with famous people. He does like live streams every 5 minutes. Like, but yeah, he's super good at them. He just turns on the video all the time. But yeah, he cracks me up. He's funny. Yeah, I had to put Wilson in the background. Wilson's my co-pilot, Mary. I sometimes leave him behind, and then the little crazy chicken guy has he has some history. My mom bought him for me when I was like in the hospital in really bad shape. I was like in the ICU back in like 2005 for like a couple weeks. But my mom got him for me. So it's kind of like my only stuffed animal that I carry with me since I was like 26. I don't carry him with me. It's not like my security blanket, but now I'm just trying to add him as another character instead of you guys watching me and Wilson. I wanted to add the crazy chicken just because he's sentimental to me, I guess. So. Oh, Sydney, I'm thinking you're replying to the whole me offering to do collab with you. But yeah, if you're down, just hit me up and we could set it up. It's super easy, casual, it's fun, and you get to tell people and I'll be there with you, kind of thing. So you don't gotta tell people. You gotta share your perspective and story and your views on life. The channel will just tell people, I guess, that. Oh, hey Matt. So okay, thanks for that. So Japan does have the most INFPs, but I didn't. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I stumbled upon it, but again, the actual statistics, blah blah, I didn't know. But that's interesting to know that Japan has the most INFPs. And stuff like that, I've seen that too, where New Zealand. I don't know where I've read that, but like New Zealand has a big population of INFPs. So like being someone who lives in the States, I've been around the world. I've lived in England. I've been around a big part of the world, but for me, I live in the States. So again, the Western society and culture, this is not an INFP preferred country by any means. It's just I've never been to Japan. The farthest east I've been is Afghanistan. But so I've never been anything past that. But like to know about those places like Japan and New Zealand, things like that, it's interesting because I want to go visit and just kind of feel the vibe of that. I just think the vibe of it would be super cool just to experience the shift. And it's the same thing like when I go to Germany. Germany has this different vibe to it. It's more of a slow-paced vibe, which is not saying it's a bad thing. It's just compared to Western society, it's completely different. So when I go to Germany, there's this relaxing vibe about it where there's not a ton of people going crazy. It depends on if you're in a big city, but like the small little town, stuff like that, everyone's more slow-paced. It's more, the interaction is more in depth than America's Western society. Well, I don't, Mishra, I don't like, I don't strategically coordinate my eye color with my shirt. I just, uh, yeah, no, I think I'll save this video. I think a lot of people delete their live streams. I mean, this one, I don't know if I save all live streams. I don't know what you're supposed to do with live streams. But I'll save this one as a regular video if you can even. I'm pretty sure you can do that, and leave it for people to watch back. Yeah, you can do that. Like I watched previous live streams. Well, Tatum, we all have our opinions, so. And it all depends on where you visited in Germany. But yeah, I've been there about 5 times. So I have enjoyed it. So this is my live chat. You lose. I win. No, Mary, I've never been to Ireland. But like I lived in England. I was in the military. I was stationed in England for 4 years. So obviously Ireland is right there. I've been to Scotland. I've been all over England and Europe and things like that. But literally, and I'm Irish. A majority of me is Irish, if you guys can't tell by my clear complexion. But like, so the majority of me I'm like from that I don't know, whatever 23andMe thing and just knowing my parents or whatever. But yeah, I'm Irish, German, that kind of. And I got Scandinavian in me too, which I saw that comment later. And there's a small percentage of like Scandinavian in me, which is pretty cool. I don't even know where Scandinavia is, but I need to go see my ancestors, I think. But yes, if there's INFPs there, especially. Thanks, Joy. To tell him, I wasn't trying to be all harsh. I'm not trying to argue with you in front of all these people. Even though we argue in the comment section, just because you're so open and animated in your comments. Yeah, super chat, Andrew. Like I said, like they were in the very beginning. I seen where you can activate that, but I didn't do it, and I don't know. Yeah, I got to just research it. I consume a lot of stuff. I don't know how to do it, and I got to read about it beforehand. And so, like when I got this itch to do this live stream. It was because I didn't have any, all my, doing all these work editing videos for work all the time. And on my computer, it's like editing is a lot of work. So it's kind of taking my passion for doing my own creative stuff out. So like I slacked on a video, which it's already been like 9 days since my last one. And I'm trying to keep up very hard to like every week or every 2 weeks. What was the question? Uh-oh. Oh, super chat. So coming into this, it was just like some spur where I'm just like, okay, I don't have a video. I don't have time to edit. I'm not really in the mood to edit. So I didn't have time to really go into everything about live streaming. So I'm glad the fact that it's working is awesome. That's one thing that, you know, all this stuff might not even work. So the fact that it's working is one thing, but I don't know. Just I'll look into it. I think that answers the question. Thanks, Hannah or Hanan. Appreciate that. Nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you in the comment section yet. So there's a lot of people on here that I haven't seen in the comment section before, which is not a problem. Before YouTube creating content, I never left one single comment. So I totally understand what it's like to be a lurker and just watch people's videos, get a lot of relating vibes to it. But obviously targeting an INFP community and obviously being someone who used to do that myself, I can't. It's nice when you put a video out there that you're passionate about, interested to have people watch it, engage. But at the same time, when I don't get engagement and things like that, it's something that I as a creator just have to understand. Hey, you picked INFPs and you were also one of those INFPs. So even though you're at a state to where you're in a more vulnerable state where you have grasped social media as a two-way street of communicating. 2 years ago, just 2 years ago, I didn't do any of that. So again, seeing people on here again, I love meeting new people and just there's a lot hearing new stories and just different perspectives because as INFPs, yeah, we can relate a lot, but there's so many different perspectives and where everyone's from and how everyone's used that INFP preference system to navigate their part of the world or all their experiences they've had. It's created their own individual person, and that to me is fascinating. So I don't go into each person as okay, this person's INFP. So I go into it as they're an INFP, but like I go into it where I want to learn. I just want to get on the deeper level with people. I don't know. INFP girls, I don't know. I don't know any INFP girls in my real life. I know, I think I'm up to like 3 or 4 INFP males that I know. But as for INFP females, I don't know any. So, but any type, when it comes to like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. But no, but I like a lot of people. But yeah, no, it's not something to say. I mean, if it's in terms of like, would I ever date an INFP girl? Yeah, I would never write that off. I know Moore McGill, if he's still on here, he's in a relationship with an INFP girl, or was, or is, or has been for a long time. I don't know the specifics, but I know he's paired up. So, and also Steve over at the HSP Experience. A lot of you guys I know are over on that channel or know about him. But he also has recently been or in an INFP girl relationship too. So that dynamic interests me in the fact that a lot of stuff I read, it's not to write any type of but I think there's a lot to be said with the whole NF. I'm interested in learning more about that NF relationship thing. Because I read a lot of whatever forums, things like that online, and a lot of people say that that there's a nice vibe, but I'm never gonna write off another type because again, every type can have a positive person. There's negative types. There's plenty of INFPs that suck. It's just it is what it is. I mean, it's like everyone's like, well, why would you write off your type? But it's like every type has good and bad. So it's like I don't like an ESTJ, for example. You could totally vibe with an ESTJ or like some kind of I don't know, whatever J or P or I or E or whatever, all of the types. It's just I'm open to any kind of anybody. So yeah. But yeah, it's just interesting INFP girl stuff. I spent way too much time. Now I'm behind again. Whatever, Andrew. You can tell I'm Irish. Greetings from Finland. Nice. To Tom, there is no hate on this channel, girl. You know our relationship on here. You start it most of the time. I just yeah. I don't like my Ireland ancestors. Like I never like so my Irish side is on my dad's side of the family. So my dad, my mom and dad were divorced before I was born, and he never was around. I never met him. I found him when I was around 27. So like on my mom's side of the family, growing up all my life, I never talked to him. I've seen like one picture of him my whole life. But like on my mom's side of the family, everyone's got like black hair, a lot of like, the German, like Italian stuff. So everyone, I was always like in our like 2 family reunions we ever had. My family's not close; they're very spread out, and it's just normal for me. We don't really get together a whole lot, but I was always like the blonde like person, like out of like a family reunion picture of like 20 people. I was like going in society with the whole INFP thing. I always felt like I didn't fit in anyway. But then when I put myself on a picture, like I still didn't look like I fit in with my family. So it was like a double whammy. Man, my points, I got to keep on track. So when I finally found my dad, from just looking for him for that closure type aspect, I found him, and then like he had a son and a daughter, which I got half brother sister from them. They're like 10 years younger than me, but they all look like me. Like I was like my dad, like all my genes like come from him mostly, because I'm like holy crap, I like totally fit in here. So I never really heard like a lot of ancestry side from his side. I didn't like, I don't know a lot. So a lot of it's based on just that. And then the 23andMe thing I did, it just kind of, puts the stats and percentages on there. So I know I have it, but I don't have exact locations and stuff like that in Ireland and things like that. But for me not to go there when I lived in England for 4 years, that's completely ridiculous. And I drank a lot of Guinness. So like I still have a Guinness from time to time, but like I drank a ton of Guinness when I was in England. And I heard it's a lot different when you go to Ireland. The taste of it's different compared to like in the States here. Yeah, that Hobbit hole, Nicole, I'm going to find it. But no, I can't leave my daughter for no reason. So for right now anyway, but if she like, gets on with her life and finds some kind of gets married and all this stuff, then yeah, one day I might venture off into another world of exploration. But right now I got to hang out in the States and see her grow up and things. I can't believe I don't got to pee yet. I was thinking I was going to have to pee and I didn't know how to go on a break. I don't know if you could put a live stream on a break. Oh no, I'm going into the INFP girl thing again. Man, these relationship questions, like I don't, like for me, I mean, I guess other people can answer this too. That's what the whole comment section is about, right? So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I rambled through the question last time, and I think I randomly threw it off course to where hopefully it kind of sums up a lot. But I don't know what. I'm open to everything. Not everything. That sounds weird. Open to women and just all types. Yeah. Thanks for the compliment. Thanks, Mary. It's my first time too here. So no, I mean it's. So no, there's a different aspect of this where I like how it kind of. I don't know. I like being vulnerable, especially this. Like early on, I hated vulnerability. It's a super scary thing, and especially on social media, you got I don't know, what around 24 people that are staring at me right now. 26. But it's so the older I'm getting in life, I have more of that vulnerability experience. I want to experience it more. Because for so many years, I always and the number keeps going up. I got to stop looking over there. So I apologize. I can't keep on. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what my points are. See, on a normal video, why I like video editing is because when I don't know a point, I can sit there and just completely just stare off in space for like 2 minutes, regain my thought, and then come back in like nothing ever happened. But on here, if I lose my point, like half of the conversation I just said is pointless because that was a good point, though. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the vulnerability thing, like, yes, this is making so I like doing it because it does add an extra level of anxiety and just experience, really. And I think the more you do test those waters and being courageous and doing things you don't like to do, the better rounded you can be, and just it's easier to go through life just with more confidence of just like, because before this, again, just doing YouTube. Before YouTube, I didn't do any of that social media. So now it's like, but then during YouTube for the last year and a half, I always would tell people, oh, I'm never doing a live stream. There's no way. Like, there's no way I'm going to look like an idiot in front of a bunch of people. And now I'm doing it. So in that regard, I like it. So if you guys like it, that's what I'm saying. I'm willing to do it more. So this one, and I was going to say, I promise it'll be better next time, but I can't promise that. Oh no, I just lost. Hey, Miss Noor, over in England. Haven't talked to you in a long time. I like INTPs, Ren. Obviously, yeah, I know one in my work life, so I mean, yeah, I get along with them. I don't mind. I can get along with everybody, and I kind of vibe with all different types. I do kind of cater to who I'm talking to, because I don't approach everybody like they want to be talked to, like how I prefer to be talked to. I do mold to them more so in the world, and that just to me allows for me to get past their walls onto that deeper level of conversation, just relatability, and just being able to talk to them on that deeper level. No problem, Guillermo. You're probably gone already because I'm slow at responding to this, but I will catch you later. Thanks for stopping by and interacting. It helps me out, not be the only one trying to come up with stuff. Malta? Where's that at, Beth? Sorry, some of my geography I'm ignorant on, but Malta sounds like somewhere like Indonesia or just how about where is it from? How about you just go that route instead of me trying to speculate like an idiot? Heck yeah, that's Wilson in the background. He's in the majority. I'd say 95% of my videos, I try to take him with me. So he's been there since day one. Wilson was kind of for my very first video, I bought him, and it was more of a tug on not really having any friends. My best friend, I haven't seen him in like 12 years physically. I think it's longer than that now, and we only talk maybe like once every 6 months to a year, but I just don't have a big friend circle. When I come home off the road from work, I only hang out with my daughter, so I don't really have any friends. I go out, have guys' nights. It sounds pathetic to a lot, but it's just comfortable for me. When I'm out in my work life, I socialize so much that if I had a big friend circle or even 2 or 3 friends that when I get home, go out with them, I would be completely drained for when I got to go socially extrovert to a high level in my job on Mondays. So Wilson has kind of been my co-pilot from the beginning, and that's what that's what his representation kind of is just my silent little partner. um, Sorry, I'm playing catch up. I know you guys are still there. I apologize. Jason, we can do one. I got to get an ISTP on there. I'm all about different type collabs. So, yes. No, we can totally do one. Yeah, just you guys know how to contact me. Just yeah. All right, bye, Joy. Thanks for stopping by and helping me figure this thing out. Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, I like Frank James. So Frank James, obviously, he's I don't know, a known force in the MBTI YouTube world for he's the guy on top, if that's even a thing. But I mean, he's up there. And so like with Frank, I do like before I started creating content, he was one of the creators that I watched. I liked his comedy sense. He was able to make me laugh. I'm big into comedy. I like watching comedy things. Anything to make me laugh, I like it. So the way he presented himself was very relatable to me, even though he says to him, he's supposedly an INFJ, and I'm not going to take that away from anybody if that's what he believes and that's what he believes. But there's a lot of INFJ stuff, regardless of our cognitive function not matching. There is a relatable vibe to INFP and INFJs that I find are heavily relatable for me. And so with Frank, again, he was one of many YouTubers that helped inspire me to make a channel and just put my hat in the ring because, like, hey, I watch this guy. This guy's making me laugh. This guy's, helping me to kind of wrap my head around things and not feel so alone. So in that aspect, yeah, I like Frank. He's, and it's not, and nowadays everyone can have different opinions, but I mean, nowadays he's doing that stuff and he's blowing up and things like that. And his stuff is comedic. But he's still also doing very good content that's not just the 16 personality stuff type not character, but the videos that he's doing. He's doing other stuff still, and it's a lot of it. If you really look past all that superstardom stuff, there is genuine care about trying to help people. If you watch a lot of his old school content, and he still throws stuff in from time to time, but when it comes to being a YouTuber and getting views and making a living, which getting money and stuff like that, comes a point when you got to balance the whole thing with content that people want to watch. That's maybe not so much in depth, but and then also with that deeper relatable stuff. Yeah, more McGill. That's what I was saying. I don't know if you guys missed that, but yeah, that's what I was saying. The whole knowing you guys, the INFP relationship, you and Steve HSP. I definitely knew you guys were in that relationship, which I was I've been intrigued by, knowing how that actually works out. Obviously, there's going to be pluses and minuses and struggles you deal with any type, regardless if it's some kind of shadow type to us, where it's like opposites attract, or you have the exact same person and then you guys are both stalled out. You guys can't make decisions together. You can't. Both of you don't want to order a pizza and call anybody or make appointments for yourself, So I can see there can be many challenges, and like those relationships I have with the extroverted, like ESTJ types that I've been in relationships with, there was a level of appreciation from them where there was a lot of stuff that we couldn't come to a common ground with understanding where each one's coming from. But when it came to I don't know, like I said, ordering the pizza or hey, can you call that person or can you go answer the door? They would just, oh yeah, no problem, I'll do that. So for that, I appreciate, there's definitely pluses and minuses, whichever way you look at it. But Sorry, Beth. That's what I said. I should have stopped talking. I should have just let you say it was in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. But no, it sounds like it's somewhere pretty kind of exotic, like a Dubai thing, or it's not like Dubai. I'm done talking for that one. Yeah, Ren. I mean, that's the thing with FI and FE. It's like a lot of people think that, like, because INFPs, INFJs, things like that, we have this really good empathy skills, but we approach it differently. So it's like, I think there's a lot of things with the INFP where it's like, well, I know how that person's feeling, because I like to mirror people and watch them and things like that. And then people are like, well, then you're an INFJ, you're this person, you're if you can read somebody from their reactions physically, then you're somebody else. But there's a level of which I like to, again, I'm trying to get on that deeper level. So like when I go see somebody, I'm going to take in body language. I'm going to do stuff like that. And I feel that I can read people fairly well just because of my whole interest in psychology and just wanting to understand human nature. It's super like fun and it's a challenge. Like just everybody and all the people on here, we're all different. The majority is INFPs. And then you got Jason on here. He's like, let's do it. But again, we're all different. So it's like, to me, that's so fascinating. It doesn't get boring because we're all different. So like, and my point is gone. Thanks, Mary. Yeah, I'll do another chat for sure. I definitely will. And I'll change the time frame next time to help cater to people so it's not so early in the morning, especially for Australian, down under kangaroo people. Hopefully that doesn't disrespect Australian when I say kangaroo people. You guys are more than that. No problem, Averill. I like doing the videos, so. How do I avoid procrastination? I don't know. I don't all the time. I just, again, going back to in the beginning of this talking about military, it's like a lot of the discipline and military stuff rubbed off on me to where I take that procrastination, a lot of the stereotypical INFP stuff, and I can take it all in and be like, hey, I remember how to do that. And I can pull it in and just structure myself a little bit easier than like someone without the discipline training, whatever. But yeah, procrastination, I still fight with on a daily basis. There's plenty of times where I don't want to do anything. But just, it's nice to get a feeling of accomplishment when we do something. And that's the whole thing. It's like, getting over that thing where it's like, it's not going to get any easier the next day. It's not. And it's like, it's just coming to that point where it's just like, the more you get at it, but again, it's that, a lot of that stuff is that surface level stuff, which like I can't stand doing chores. Like I could probably turn my so my kitchen. I got a sink full of dishes right now that are carrying over into the counter. That I'm going to do after this live stream. But so procrastination in the sense of chores and boring things like that. It's super struggle is real. And so my time frame of allowance is getting smaller, I think, but there still is like a 2 to 3 day limit of how much I'm going to allow myself to procrastinate because I just don't want to do it. I'd rather do this, like some creative thing that kind of gets all my anxiety ramped up and things like that over that, which is going to be super boring, even though my hands, if I use that, I got some dish soap that's like really good for your hands. So they'll be like really supple and soft, but that's the only benefit I see with doing dishes. Yes, Atlas of the Moon. It's live. I'm shocked as well. What's up, Seneca? Yeah, INTJ, sneak in. You're welcome by all means. I seen That's cool. You've popped over at the Harry's channel. I see you're really active over there in the comments. So hopefully that channel over there is helping you out. He's been reaching out for me because he's trying to do another collab with me and trying to get me to come up with crazy NE ideas. So we'll do another collab, me and him together, probably on my channel this time, just to have that back and forth. But it does seem like you're getting a lot of value out of his channel, so that's pretty sweet. Just Majestic, yeah, 7 a.m. When I started this was 6 a.m., but I did have Australians in mind. I did. When I put this 4 p.m. out there, I did have you guys in mind. Next live stream I do, I will curve it more to, I was kind of trying to target United States and then like Europe, like London and stuff like that. But like next time I'll probably cut a lot of Europe out. Not cut them out. I mean, they just have to be up at like 2 in the morning. That's all. So, but no, I'll try to make it a little bit more easy on the Australian viewership stuff next time. Yeah, Romina05. That's the thing with texting. It's like I prefer to text over calling somebody any day of the week. So I'm a big texter. Even if I know that conversation can last 5 seconds, I'll text for a half hour to get my point out and talk. But yeah, when you can't see someone's body language and you can't really observe what's going on, you can't pull back, you can't go in, you can't do this. And anybody having text, it's very difficult, even on here. So like for me, you guys can obviously see my body language. You guys can see my awkwardness. You guys can see a lot of stuff, but I can't see anything. So I'm reading off text. I'm trying to decipher what's going on. But yes, I would prefer. So I prefer texting when it comes to phone conversation. But in the real world, yeah, it's like, I don't know, because I prefer this. I prefer talking to a camera. Like this aspect's a little different. But when I do YouTube videos, I'm just talking to a camera, and it's just different. It's not the same as talking to somebody. It's weird. Can't explain it. Yep, Anna, I'm still keeping up with my healthier challenge. The camera adds 10 pounds, so that's probably what it is. But no, I've been, I don't know how long it's been. It's been almost like a month and a half, 2 months or whatever. So I'm still on that kick, and I'm happy I'm in that zone still. Yeah, but Ren, see, so procrastinating, I found with the test stuff, like I'm a master procrastinator when it comes to schoolwork and stuff like that. But that's when I do my best work. It's like I tend to hit deadlines, and I'm a very reliable person. But like if it's something that's a month out, I tend to put that stuff off until like last minute. So like a couple days before, the night before. That's like when I kind of need. I find that I need that pressure of, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's when I really get stuff done. A lot of times is last minute, and it's just, that's just what I've always done. So, I mean, with the dishes stuff, no one's coming over. I don't have any guests coming over. People don't just randomly show up to my house. I don't have that kind of household. So I really rarely have visitors. So that allows me. So if someone was coming over, that I knew was coming over, family, a friend, not that, again, like I said, I don't have any friends around here. But if someone was to come over, then my common area is going to be clean. You know, the drawers, the closets might have all that stuff in those areas, but the outside, the surface level areas, they're going to be super clean. And so like in this aspect, I'm procrastinating for the last 2 or 3 days where I have buildup of just things that can be put away in their proper place. But again, I have no pressure. So if I had pressure coming over, I would go on some kind of mean streak overhaul where I would have this, oh yeah, my house is all clean. I'd be all proud and stuff like that. And then right when they leave, it'd go to kind of crap again. But yeah, I don't know. All right, Jason, take it easy, man. More Miguel. I'm pretty untidy, man. But yeah, I mean, there's a difference. So I'm not a slob. I don't have stuff building up. I don't have like food on the ground and things like that. So there's a difference between being untidy to me and just being a slob. So I definitely I take up counter space. I put crap everywhere. The build up to me is when stuff put away in its proper place, I tend to not know where it's at. So if the more stuff I pull out of the cabinets in the closets and kind of have on the counter space, it's more natural for me to kind of know where everything's at. So. Vegemite? I don't think I've heard of that. Thanks, Mary, for backing me up on the pressure thing. Thanks, Anna. I'm getting good at this thanks thing. See, that's what I was telling you guys in the beginning. Like now I'm like a compliment master. No. Just lying to myself. Heck yeah, pineapple on the pizza is a good thing. I probably missed this whole. I missed the whole pizza. Just make pizza. Oh yeah, I think I was the one talking about the pizza stuff. I brought that up. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm so far behind everybody. I'm sorry. Sierra, thanks for the emojis. Hermit mode, yes. Yeah, Ren, thank you. I'm trying to catch up. Sorry, everybody. No, all nice INFP guys go for pineapple too, more McGill. Stop isolating it just girls. You're the weird one. Pineapple on pizza is good. Oh, I'm almost caught up. Oh no. Nice. What's up, Brett? No, I don't think Vegemite is a thing in the United States. I mean, I'm sure it's here, but it's not a big. Wait a minute, is that brown like paste? I think I saw that. Like, it's some kind of like brown paste that you guys put on bread or something like that. Yeah, I think I saw that somewhere. That's probably not even what it is, but my brain just had a recollection. Oh, it is nice. Yeah, I've never had it. From the land down under. Is that the song? Custard? More McGill. What? No, I don't. Pineapple custard? I don't even think we eat custard over here either. Like, we eat yogurt. But again, it was something I want. Like, so it being in England for 4 years, like the traditional English breakfast, really? Like, not to take off your guys' tradition, but like, I don't know, man. That thing, there's other things I would like to eat for breakfast. And, yeah. No, Mormigil, we don't have to fight. This is a friendly place. Yeah, black licorice. I have moments of where I just like I don't know. It's like I don't eat it all the time, but like sometimes I like that taste just in small doses. How did we get into food talk? Now we all need. You guys are probably gonna eat, and I gotta sit here and just like be all locked up. Now I'm getting all hungry. I'm gonna go like eat everything now in the pantry, but healthy stuff. uh, uh, I don't know, man. This is fun. It's like, but again, how an hour and a half? Like, really? Like, Joy, I thought you left. Go make food. It's getting funny down there. Yeah, Brett. Well, it's 5:30 here. What does that mean? Now I'm just enjoying the conversation in the comment section. I know that I'm supposed to probably be the one talking. I apologize, but I don't want to miss out. It's getting fun. It's like food fight down there. What's who doing all day, Romana? Is that me? Is that a question for me? I don't know. Oh, so now everyone's asking what I'm doing. Okay, nice. So then I guess I could start talking and entertaining you guys. So I don't know. It's already that Sunday's almost over. So like I'm to be honest, I'm probably not going to clean my kitchen. So probably after this, I'm probably gonna find a movie or something. I gotta watch that Anne with an E thing. I gotta do that because I said I would in this comment thread. So I'll probably do that later on. After this, just turn on and watch a couple episodes of that, just to, do what I said. What's for supper? Oh, Andrew's still here. I thought you left. So yes, Andrew, I will hook that up. Like I said, I told you I'll do it. I'm going to do it. Just like I said I was going to be on here. I said I was going to do it. It just kind of holds me accountable for not backing out, because then you can get in that whole procrastination thing where it's like, if you don't go do it, it's just not going to get any easier until you do it. So not that Annie with an E or Ann with an E is something hard to do, but I don't know, whatever. But then after that, I mean, depending on if I get locked in with that series or whatever, I might watch it for a while. But like, but then it might transfer into just a movie or YouTube watching, stuff like that. Yeah. The whole what's for dinner thing, I have no idea. I don't know. I tend to not like eat so in this aspect, so the cool thing with this is I don't have to go actually edit it. So like normally when I do videos, then I got to go spend like a day or two editing. So when I get into those zones, I typically forget to eat and nourish myself. So with this one, when I stop, then I can go do other stuff, that's why this is kind of a cool thing to add into the whole mix, because I can have more time management skills and properly nourish and hydrate myself. Instead of getting sucked into some kind of creative project where everything around me falls apart, including my health. But so that's probably where I should go after this, is to go make something to eat. But I don't know. I got, it's probably going to be like a salmon and some asparagus night. Probably is where I'm going to go. Not just saying that for the whole healthy. I'm on camera, so I better say something healthy. But that's what I kind of had plotting, defrosting and stuff. So I'm probably going to do that. What kind of weird joy? Why do you have to take this whole conversation off the rails? We're talking about procrastination with food, chores, and then you bring up a goat. And then we can't relate to the goat. Why do INFJs have to ruin everything? I'm just kidding. I love INFJs. Have a good night, Beth. Thanks for joining and hanging out this long. I appreciate it. Joy, but that's the thing. You try to claim to be a weirdo, and I'm more weird than you. Know how weird we are? Like, you guys, you see us. You're watching me right now. You've watched me for like an hour and 45 minutes. Well, I think you went to go cook at some point during all that. But like, we are plenty weird, and I guarantee we can give you a run for your money. So stop trying to one up us. You don't just have the weird card. We are masters at it. What are you talking about, Tatum? How am I the most normal person? No, see now. Let's elaborate on this. What do you mean by normal? So like, normal is a horrible word, like for one. But like, but no, I'm not normal. Like if you put me in, see now I'm getting all defensive. Like, I'm not going to give you that. Nope. I'm fine. Oh, I've always called you Tatum because we don't talk. I don't know. So, like Channing, like Tatum, right? Is that how you Channing Tatum? No, we're okay. But so for the last, I don't know, whatever, how long we've known each other, I've been saying Tatum in my head when I respond to comments. In my head, obviously. But all right, Tatum, I got it. Yeah, see, normal's an insult to me too. Now, but that's what I'm saying. So like, I know in society when I'm out and about on my daily travels, I don't fit in, and like, but I would say the majority of society is more the normal definition of normal. So for just that aspect alone, if I know I don't necessarily fit in and vibe, and the same thing that we probably all relate to is not feeling understood and getting trampled on and just wanting to, kind of do our own thing. That's where I don't feel I'm normal. I mean, I'm a person that's perfectly capable to do whatever anyone else can do. But when it comes into the society definition of normal, I don't feel I fit into that. Oh, okay. All right, Tatum. I appreciate it. Thanks for clarifying with him. I wasn't really getting all hostile. I'm just joking too. Yeah, just majestic. Again, this is a topic that can just turn into a whole bunch of stuff. I made a video over at the Cognitive Personality Theory on Harry's channel, which we did talk about that. That was an INFJ and an INFP, which I was INFP, talked about our childhood growing up. It's in my community tab to go find it or whatever, but that's where I really talk about it if you're interested. But yeah, I'm 39 now, and so yes, and a 20-year-old. I know when I was 20, I looked at 39-year-olds as old people with loose skin and just oldness. So I don't feel old. I feel energetic and stuff like that. But no, 19 years is a pretty good clip. But no, in my 20s, I was in the military till like 28. So I was in a cogged wheel of discipline and go where they go. I wasn't in charge of my my destiny in a sense because I signed on to the American government, which they have control of my life, kind of thing. So in that aspect, I was kind of in that world. But yes, I mean, when I came upon MBTI when I was around 29, it's like 28 or 29 when I found out about MBTI. That kind of helped a lot of validation experience for me to where, leading up to that, I was like, man, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I don't know my place. I don't know this. I don't know that. So like being able to read a description of an INFP and just hearing, someone write about you, like with all of us is why we enjoy this stuff. Generally, it's that validation. So like when I got that, when I found out that I wasn't crazy for all the weird stuff I was doing, then it just gave me more of that. So like coming into the 30s, that's when I really started to like hone in on my okay path instead of going the way all those people are going. It's okay if I go that way and do my own thing. So so I just think it's a long-term thing. So for the the last 9 years of me trying to really hone my path, it's bringing happier year after year when I start going down that road, even though it's scarier things and like bravery stuff and getting criticized and just stuff that this normal society doesn't, they want you to not do it and just like, you're weird. What's wrong with you? Why are you doing stuff like that? Why are you wasting your time? But it's stuff that makes me happy. So, Brett, I have the ability to hide this comment, but I'll pop it out there just to allow it. I guess it gives you a show and hide function. But yeah, just I've already gone the way the majority went. I've done the lap for a long time, and I know there's not true long-term happiness for me that way. So, like I said, the more you do kind of plug down your own path and just when you get to that point where you just don't care, I mean, we're going to care as INFPs of what people think in a sense. I mean, I know there's going to be plenty of people that say like, oh, I don't care what other people think, but we do. I mean, I do. I do kind of care what people think to an extent, but there's also parts where I'm just like, well, these people are probably going to say this. I'm going to do it anyway. So I have those moments more and more, the year after year I go, I'm powering through that mental roadblock of like, uh-oh, people are going to not like this. I just do it. And I find that when I go do that, things get better. So I'm trying to lightly encourage, especially INFPs, to do their own thing. Cause I think that's where genuine happiness is, for us, especially. But it's getting past all that worry about criticism and what people think of us and just, things like that we're trying to always hide from. It's working very hard to thicken your skin and just to be able to have any kind of chance to get on the other side of that mountain for yourself or whatever. No, Tatum, I don't watch The Office. For some reason, The Office, my favorite sitcom is Friends. That was one of the things. That's hands down my favorite sitcom of all time is Friends. I think, but with The Office, I never got into The Office. There's a lot of shows like Seinfeld, The Office. There's a lot of very high alkylated. That's probably not the right word. Acclaimed shows that I just never fell into, even though I like comedy. That stuff, I don't know. I just didn't get into it. Aremia, my life purpose. I don't know. With me, it's like that's the whole thing with like INFPs getting stunted and just finding like, well, I don't know what my passion is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what we can get into this thing, but for me, I don't limit myself to like a passion or a purpose to think. I always have a thing. So like right now, my passion is I'm energized when I do YouTube and do creative video editing and things like that. I'm fully energized. So I know that's something I need to keep pursuing because it gives me that feeling of like, hey, this thing works. So a lot of I see a lot of INFPs like, you know, they do this. I do music, I write songs, I write books, but I don't publish any of that. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So it's like I think a lot of us have things that silently talk to us that say, hey, you should go pursue me. But a lot of times we don't, with our procrastination ability and just like we're not good enough and someone's going to criticize my work. But I think it's just so for me, like my purpose in life, for me, I just want to experience life. I just want to go find new things. I want to experience new things. I want to meet new people, kind of thing. I don't want a big friend circle. I don't want to, you know, have 200 friends, but I do want to meet people. I just want to experience all this new stuff. And I feel that the purpose and passion can shift from time to time. So if you're like pursuing something that you're energized about at that time, that can open more doors that you wouldn't have had if you weren't pursuing that. So if you're putting in a lot of energy and vulnerability into something, I think that has the ability to open up doors for you that are better than just doing whatever. But again, that's one of the things. We don't do it all the time. Like, so for me, you know what I mean? I don't have a regimen where I'm like kicking out a video every Wednesday on time. It's like I kind of do it when I feel like it, but I'm trying to kick to a consistent regimen. But because I don't like not having that feeling. If I get sucked up into life and doing all the weird structured stuff and this and that, I get bored. So I know when I go back and, okay, I'm going to go do some video editing. I'm going to go do this. Then I get like amped up again. And I enjoy it. So I think it's just a balance of trying to find it out. But so I don't know. I don't have a hard answer for what my purpose is in life. I just like to go through life and try to, I don't know. Yeah, more McGill, feel free to bounce out. It's 11 p.m. My bedtime's like a 11 at the latest, but like I'm like a 10 p.m. bedtime person. I'm definitely more of a night person than a morning person. I'll say that for sure. I've always been that way too. It's not just trying to fit into INFP stereotypes of, I don't even know if that's a stereotype, but I've always been a night person. And I think it's just because everything's quieter. It's not all fast paced. Everything's darker. You're kind of more of a, you know, hiding in a cave type aspect. And, but yeah, so, what's up, Amir? How's it going, man? Yeah. I got to throw the live thing in the mix, so that's why I'm on here. Happy birthday. That's awesome. How old are you? You want to share that with the comment section? Sorry, playing catch up. $38.9. Nice. We are about the same age. What's up, Mohammed? Welcome. I apologize for awkwardness. Even though, like, from my early on in the video, for you guys that missed it, I was heavily perspiring. I was extremely awkward. So now I feel a little more comfortable. What's up there? No problems. How's it going over there in Spain? Thank you. A lot younger with the hair. With the backwards hat that I do in all my hats, people say I look like more of like a kid. So now I'm like, see, that's what I mean. I got to go out in the sun more and make myself look older. I get carded for like alcohol all the time still, which it can be a good thing. But in my line of work, people don't take you seriously and respect you and all that stuff because of how you look, which annoys me. But anyway. But yeah, that's what I mean, Emma. That's what I mean. I get the age thing all the time, which there comes a point when it's like there's a benefit to being old and looking young, but like I said, like when you're really out in the world and you're working with a bunch of rough, like I don't know, maintenance people and stuff like that are kind of that's how they go about life. Is like if you're not 60 years old with 50 years of experience, then you can't help me. So like with me, I come into these customer plants and try to help them out. And they're like, well, you just graduated college probably, so you can't help me. I know everything. So I get the respect over time working with them, just for my work ethic or whatever, but you still got that upward climb to where they just like don't want to really deal with you just because of how you look. So on that aspect, I don't like it, but yeah, I mean, I get the value of looking younger than you are, but. Absolutely, you can ask a question, Mohammed, because if I don't have nothing to talk about, then you guys just look at me and be awkward. So, absolutely. Ramin, have a good night. Appreciate you sticking around. I will have another one and make it to where it's not bedtime for everybody. I'll switch it up. What's up, Sergio? Welcome. Can I tell about careers? Mohammed, what do you mean by that? What do you want to know about that, actually? Oh, careers for INFPs. No, I mean there's all that stuff. I do think, Muhammad, I should have been. I really kind of wish I would have gone into the world of psychology because I'm so fascinated by learning about psychology and this and that. But I didn't have any of that in college. I didn't do any of that stuff growing up. So when I found MBTI, that transferred into psychology and all this human behavior and all this things. So everything human beings wise, I'm fascinated by. So but just Googling recommended INFP careers. I'm not in one. I'm successful in my thing, but it's not a preferred INFP classification, like electromechanical technician type person. There's INFP aspects that you can add into any job, but the amount of stress and socializing I need to do, and just there's a lot of stuff with these jobs that I've had. Just aren't INFP preferred. Doesn't mean I can't do it successfully, but no, just Googling things. So but that's personally where I kind of wish I fell into instead of doing 20 years of electromechanical work. I wish I would have swerved into that psychologist, some kind of human behavior psychology stuff. So I still adapt it in my, working with customers and using all my psychology self-knowledge that I consume and research all the time about. So I use that to better be there for the customers. But no, I mean, it's not a genuine psychology type job, which I just think that I just kind of wish I went into that. But again, researching and Googling, I don't know what all the list is, but there's plenty of those Google sites that tell you, these top 10 jobs are it. But it doesn't mean that you are going to be super happy in that job. But there's definitely jobs like a salesperson. I would never do that job, especially if it was some crap product. I couldn't sell someone. It's because all that. A salesman is not that is to me one of the top non-preferred INFP jobs out there because just everything that comes with it. Again, it doesn't mean we can't do it, but just all that small talk and just initiating conversation with people and lying to people in a sense of, selling them on a product that even though you might not value it, you have to be disingenuous to get that sale, or else you're going to get fired and not have income coming in. So if I was a salesman, I would work probably hard to do it, but I couldn't. The stress levels that I would acquire from doing that job, being extremely far from authenticity for myself, it would stress me out more than I would be willing to keep doing it. So, but yeah, there's so many, we can do everything. And that's another thing with being limited to that Google list, or just doing psychology only for INFPs. Like INFP could do anything, be whatever, that's the whole thing. It's like not limiting your belief and just saying that I can't be a public speaker because I'm an INFP. That's not a good way to go about looking at things. But yeah, I mean, I'd say there's more, whatever jobs that are more preferred, that bring less stress, I should say. Yeah, Andrew, I don't know. When should I end this? Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. This is my first one, so I don't understand what to do. I mean, I'm still good to go, but I don't know when I should actually end these live streams. I wish I was an elf too, Emma. Yeah. Yeah, Tatum, so that's the thing with you. That's what I'm saying. It's not saying you can't be good at sales. I know I'm not. And that's another reason why I can't, I struggle with the YouTube stuff of making money on here, because I can activate my ads. Like I can turn all that on. I can make money for myself. All the time I'm putting in, I can make, I can, whatever. I can somehow make money. But I have this problem with turning stuff on and like, oh, it feels weird to me. Like I don't know. It's just, it doesn't feel right to where I just can't. And that's the whole thing. It's kind of dumb when you look at it. It's like, well, if you're putting in time for something, so I'm still getting stuff in return. It's not monetary. I'm getting plenty in return from the comment section and learning more about myself and things like that, and the creative aspect of just doing it all. But still, when it comes to the sales side of transferring over into trying to make money for yourself and this and that, I don't stand up for myself, even in jobs. I'm horrible. I haven't had a ton of jobs in my lifetime. I've had 4 in the 20 years I've been in like the working world. But every time when it comes to like an interview, when it comes time for the salary part, I just take whatever they give me. Like I can't fight for myself. Like in that, I mean, I stand up for myself more so nowadays, but like the world of money, I am horrible at negotiation. I generally I don't even get into that world. Because it turns into some kind of conflict type thing. Not really super conflict. I mean, it's important to kind of, fight for your worth in a sense, but I never have. I'm horrible at interviews. Like, when it comes to salary time, I suck. And it's like, what's up, Amanda? What do you mean, Brett? It feels like I'm selling out? Like, what do you mean by that? Oh yeah, I can write comments on here too. Nice. Yeah, I mean, Brett, all right, Anna. Talk to you later. Be safe down there. in Miami, and wish you and Dad and all that stuff good wishes. So hang in there, girl. But yeah, feeling like a sellout. It's just among many things. It's just, um, but I mean, that's where we can get. I think we can get caught up in that because it's like when we do art stuff, it's like so as INFPs, we get sucked into the rat race of just jobs we don't really want to do because we get stuck in the world of not fighting for ourselves money wise. Because if we produce creative content like photography or writing a book, crossing over that line, and not saying not saying an INFP can't make money off creativity stuff. But I think there is a wall to where we do get into that little slump where it's like, man, I don't want to do that because then people are going to say I'm a sellout. I feel awkward. I don't feel that my work is good enough, so people shouldn't pay me. All that stuff. It's just a mixture of all kinds of stuff. But I think there just comes a time where if we don't want to sit there and stuck in that dumb rat race where we got to listen to how it is and clock in, clock out, and just I just think it's important for us to kind of find a balance with just trying to pursue that stuff and make money for our creative ventures that we take passion in. Yeah, Muhammad, I don't know your age, but I mean, a surgeon, obviously, that's a cool job. Like, I don't know. I can't work on people. I can work on machines. I'm a machine person, but when it comes to like people, I don't know how you guys do that stuff. Like when you cut into somebody and just go eat a sandwich like half hour later. So I respect you on that front because that's not where I would go. But no, either or, surgeon, psychology. It's just how old you are at what time. You know what I mean? It's like, and you can change job, career fields at any point in your life. It just there's risk involved, especially whatever. But no, it's about how ambitious you are and if you want to actually do that. So if you don't find any joy in the surgeon world, which again, I'm trying to kind of curve my world. All I know is not all I know, but 20 years of electromechanical work. And I'm just tired of it. It is what it is. And it's just like, I just want to do something that more aligns with, my style, and what that exactly is. I don't know, but who would be my ideal woman? I don't know. Some random person that I find like in the shopping grocery section. It's definitely not going to be someone that I'm paired up with on Match.com or something like that. But it's this. I don't know. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you've thought about it, and I've thought about it, and it's like we all have this picturesque woman that we put on a pedestal that no one can seem to line up to. Yeah, I don't know. But it just comes down to all that stuff. Whatever, just genuine, not genuine talk. Just someone with depth. You know what I mean? Someone that knows what they want in life. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm heavily attracted by someone who's just has that self-confidence thing, and it really is. It's not trying to be like going away from physical looks. I mean, physical looks are there. I mean, don't get me wrong. There is a value of the physical thing, which I'm not going to I don't care about looks at all. Like, looks matter. But really, that stuff fades out. So like you can get with the hottest girl in the world or whatever, but that's going to eventually fade out after about a month or two. And then if it fades out, where there's no depth and just this person really has no ambition, no drive for themselves, doesn't want to continue growing themselves, and can't really hold an in-depth conversation, then I get extremely bored. And so when not to say like in a 2-3 month time you learn everything about a person, but there comes a point when it's like when it gets when I start getting to that feeling where I'm just like, is this it? Like and then it starts getting kind of day to day, and it's just like, okay, I kind of got a really good grasp on who this person is, and they're really just content. Like someone who's not content. I mean, who's content with me? I don't want someone who cheats on me. But so someone who just always wants some more, something to do, something to go on, something to grow together with, things like that. So, but yeah. Oh, later, Tatum. Bye, Emma. Everyone's leaving. Bye, Seneca. Okay. I can't, Jason, I can't watch Lord of the Rings. Okay, see, you need to stop talking to Nicole. She's giving out my secrets. No, so like so I'm older. I'm not like, like when, so Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, never seen one of those. Not a single movie. And when I throw that out there, I usually get chastised by that and just be like, how in the world? I've been to Universal Florida and I've been to the Harry Potter world like 3 times. So I've done that and rode the roller coaster rides. But when it comes to watching that stuff, I don't know. It's for some reason, I just can't watch them. Not saying they're bad. Obviously, they're good. But I haven't watched one. So I don't know. No, see, Brett, that's what I'm saying. I've had 2 ESTJs. I've done that, but that's where I'm saying I get it, the whole driven thing, but I'm a driven person. Like I constantly want to grow myself and experience things and do this. So I'm saying, for my experience, the ESTJ is more of a content person. Like I get it, they're driven in the career world of trying to be some successful CEO and just manage people, whatever. But when it comes to day-to-day life, their routine is extremely just structured. It's super structured, and there comes a point when it's like I can predict what they're going to do next because the routine is so, in control. So, no, for me, if that question was even for me, I don't know. Yeah, my favorite color is blue. Oh, sorry, Seneca. I thought, no, it's not like I don't like. See, here we go. I'm getting in trouble. Physics. Oh man, I should have said that because I don't really know the definition of what physics is off the top of my head. So I know it's like science, and it's like science and just what goes up must come down, right? It's all that stuff. I don't know. I'm not drawn to physics. Psychology, it's got the P word, but physics. I'm not a math guy. I can't stand math, so I'm pretty sure physics involves math and science all wrapped into one. But math is like my worst subject, even though like the electrical part of my degree and things was like heavily math involved. When you go in electrical training, it's a lot of math. But still, math, I don't like math. I never liked math. I don't like it. I can do it. I don't know. It doesn't intrigue my brain. It's just kind of like there's going to be one answer at the end of that line, and I don't like a path to one answer. I like to just think about many things. So, but yeah, no, it's not like I don't like Lord of the Rings. I have nothing against Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's twisting what I'm saying. So okay, see, there you go, Just Majestic. Well, don't say they're boring. They're not boring. We don't need to. We don't need to all fight. Let's all relax. So no, it's not to say any of that. It's just I just can't get myself to watch them. I don't know. So again, to each their own. If you like it, then what it is. Now I'm betraying people. But see, Mary, that's what I'm thinking. Like, my age is not to say an older person can't gravitate to Harry Potter. And Lord of the Rings is probably going to be more older age slotted. But like for Harry Potter, I kind of see it as more of a thing. When Harry Potter came out, I was a little bit older of an age where I didn't really gravitate to it. So again, it's not to say the story and the characters and the depth of it all and just, Frodo Baggins being an INFP and all that stuff. And the writer being an INFP, you know what I mean? It's like, or for Lord of the Rings, I'm blurring. No, Harry Potter is not Frodo Baggins. So you guys know I'm mixing them all up, but you get what I'm saying. But like, I think it's just an age thing. I just passed it. But yeah, no, I'm not betraying people. I'm not betraying you guys. No, Jason, look at all the other people saying that it's not their cup of tea either. So, I got to watch Annie with an E. I can do that, but I don't know. I can't do it. Yeah, Kate Blanchett's pretty cool. I like her. Brett, stop joking. I'm trying to manage this live chat, and if you throw me off course, then I don't know what to do. Yeah, Sierra, that's that whole math thing. I think there is something to do. It's not saying that INFPs can't be into that math stuff, but I think that's more of like a T type or whatever. Just with the whole logics involved and just having stuff black and white, you know what I mean? It's like A and B gets to C, and that's things that for me, I don't like that. So that's always a video topic that I think about kind of popping out there just to kind of throw the fishing lure out there to see if that's kind of an INFP-ish thing. Again, not categorizing everyone, but I think there's a lot of stuff behind that where, the math thing is not a huge thing that we're big into. Yeah, Matt. Whatever her name is, the Harry Potter. I've seen that too. Like what the hell? What's her name? Like, you guys know who she is. But anyway, the writer of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling. I see her mostly. She comes up heavy for INFJ. So, but there's a lot of places that show her as INFP as well. So she's one that I chose not to put in the famous character category, because I get blasted when I choose one. When I choose one that's on the fence, I get blasted pretty heavy. So, but yeah, with her, it all depends on where you look. But she comes up, I think, more heavily as INFJ, so I just leave her over there, just move on. But yeah. Thanks, Ren, for understanding. I appreciate it. All right, Brett, do whatever you got to do. This is not some kind of structured, you guys can all do whatever. Yeah, Seneca, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. In NT, you can like you can read books. It doesn't exclude. That's the whole thing with people. They get caught up in this stuff when they find MBTI. It's like they get caught up and they read themselves. Oh, whatever. I'm an INTP or INFP, and it's like you read a description, and then you kind of box yourself into that description. And that was one of those, like that one video I just recently made of the things I don't like about MBTI is just that, to where people can kind of get held up into the whole, well, I can't public speak. I can't do math because this thing says so. And Sean says that, we're not good at math. All that stuff. It doesn't matter. It's just, it doesn't mean we can't do all that stuff. Because again, if we just limit ourselves to only experiencing things that other types or our type is allowed to do, then you're going to miss out on a whole bunch of stuff in life. So we can do it. You can like math. Metaphysics. I've never heard that term either. Look into that. Mordor, man, I'm like, isn't Mordor like a Lord of the Rings character? But no, no, Ren, there's other people on here that like math, I promise. So do I feel like I can be from another planet? Not from another planet, but in the whole realm of I feel like I'm that old soul type thing when you look up what an old soul means. But like I do feel like, all the ages I've been in, I feel like I am on a different area. Not better than other people or anything like that. It's just there's things where I just feel that like the group I'm in, I don't necessarily fit. So I mean, yeah, the whole that topic of being from another planet, it all falls into that feeling, I guess. But no, I'm from Earth. I just it's just kind of finding where we can make impact. So I mean, we're all from Earth. We can feel like aliens at times from the majority. But we still do have to kind of mingle with society, and that's where it's kind of, I think, important to kind of find how we can use our weird alien-like talents and skills and inject it into the world. Whereas, like, we like to hold on to our stuff internally and not share it with everybody. Even though we have all this crazy creative talent, we are so scared to have our passionate creativeness trampled on, which it's gonna, if you put it out there, you're gonna get trampled on 100%. So that's where we reserve ourselves and hold back, and that's where the world doesn't get to see it. And I think it's just important to kind of, accept that we're on the same planet, and also just get our stuff, whatever it is, writing music, doing music, writing books, taking pictures, whatever it is getting your stuff out there so we can kind of color up this world and make it more vibrant instead of just this dull grayish color that's boring. So what are you talking about, Miguel? What did I? Me too. What does that mean? I got to come to your wedding? That would be interesting. Like an INFP infused wedding. Be all kinds of weird art and stuff like that. Paper mache all over the ground. All right, so it's been like 2.5 hours, and I gotta go pee. So I gotta somehow end this. And you guys know on my normal videos, I'm not good at ending videos. And again, everyone's having a good time. It looks like over in the comments section. And for me to be the party pooper, I feel bad and guilty. But someone's got to stop it. So again, I mean, I in stream this and I'll leave this up and not delete it. So I guess people can watch it as a normal video. But I appreciate all you guys, especially the ones who've been here super from the beginning, and everyone else who jumped in and joined in. And I will definitely keep doing these. I'll enter these in my mix of videos because it was definitely interesting and I liked it. So, and I will adjust the time frame and I'll say what that is, obviously. But I want to capture the rest of the world and make it more convenient for a lot of people. So, all right, guys, you guys are awesome. YouTube's fun. All right, see you later. Wait, I gotta let like everyone finish what they're saying, right? Okay, I'm clicking. See you later.